Alright, and welcome back to Destiny 2. As always, I am Maven, and you might notice that my characters aren't loading, and that's because before we get started on, well, continuing with Forsaken, I'm going to show a fun glitch that I discovered while playing on my Titan. I made a true Striker Titan, which you'll see in a moment. Yes, that's fine and dandy. Yes, I know. As you can see, I can't use any of my weapons because they're all too high level. I managed this by infusing all of my weapons with higher power score weapons that were as of yet unusable by me, which now means that my character can't load properly in the inventory. Although as soon as I get down to, well, planet side, it functions kinda. It also uses a normally not seen first-person animation set for just running around with no weapon, indicating that we could actually see hull strain in the future, potentially. But yeah, I'm gonna play a bit around with, well, if I can get my character to load if I equip a different type of weapon, but I'm not entirely sure how that'll work. Yeah, this is just a quick little pre-thing before we really get started. So I haven't really got that far into the Forsaken campaign. I've only done like the starting mission, so now I'm just gonna run around, do a whole bunch of lost sectors and stuff like that. As you can see, on my shadow, I don't have a weapon equipped. And as you can see, when I'm sprinting, it functions pretty well. I don't have any other attacks other than melee, but as a Titan that works surprisingly well actually. Because I can still punch just fine. And yeah, like there's not really much else to it, it's just I found this to be fun. And I think in third person this might look a bit weird for other people, because I feel like double jumping is not something you're supposed to see without having a weapon equipped. Let's try equipping it slightly different. I believe I have a, yeah, submachine gun. Okay, that still does not work, but yeah. Now, the submachine gun is the only weapon that I equip, just like at the beginning of the game, when you only have one weapon. It just refers back to normal, but it's not a main weapon, so still can't see it, and nothing loads still, so. But now. Come on, change character. Yes. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled main storyline quest. However all that's gonna go. But yeah. Unfortunately, I usually play with Travius, but yeah. He decided to play a bit on his own, so we're no longer exactly on the same page, so it's how it is. Sorry about that. I think just my problem with the recording software using OBS, because it's free and it's the only thing I know how to use. Alright, back to the Tangled Shore. let's see. The spider wants me to do some... What was the quest again? And I forgot what the quest was called. Armor. Flames? No. Here we go. Clear out lost sectors in the Tangled Shore. Kingship Dock, Shipyard, AVO, and Wolf Ship Turbine. No idea what any of these are, but... well, see if we can find out. It's probably just the ones close by, I would guess. So there should be one up here, looks like. This definitely looks like a lost sector. Stop that. Damn it, it's back. So, what is this place called? The Empty Tank on the Tangled Shore. That is not one of the places I need to go. So for now, I think I'll just leave here. This said Tangled Shore, right? Untangle the Shore, yeah. So, where else were there places that I could go? I believe this might be one around here. Nope, I missed it completely. It's in here, of course. Strange kind of weird. So, what is this place? But switch to the shotgun, it makes me run faster. Kingship Dock. Yep, that's the first one on the list. What's up? Oh boy, lots of that, guys. There we go, melee kill. Now I should basically be immortal. On account of the whole Devourer thing going on. Actually, I should use the sword logic here. Come on. I mean, the sword logic basically dictates that defeating somebody gives you their strength, so getting health from kills with a sword seems like pretty much just embracing the sword logic as much as possible, which really is the most bad guy thing you can possibly do in this game, I think. Hey. That's just me being silly and kinda knowing the law, but not really. That I don't think that doesn't count as a kill. So I should probably have a grenade. And get back to a wholesale slaughter of all these. I don't even know. Come here. Come here. Don't think that was it though. Oh well, time to get this massacre on. Hey, who else wants some? All flame. There we go. Well, that was nice and easy. Oh, hey there. Missed you. Sorry. Nah, no, I'm not really sorry. They're gonna get resurrected by that one dude anyway, so I shouldn't be too concerned. Screw your shin. Alright, there we go. So that's the first zone down, I think. Yep. Now we need to go to the shipyard, wherever that might be. Actually, no, wait, there's probably a Skyrim exit back up here. Because this game does like its Skyrim style exits. Well, let's just check the map. Would that make sense? Yes, it kind of would. Might be able to drop off back here. You never know. You never... I am completely wrong in this assessment. Yeah, nope. My bad. My bad. There's no way of getting out that way. Well, unless I want my ghost to revive me again. Which, I mean, doesn't take much off of me, really, but still. I suppose it's not that bad. I mean, this was a really short lost sector. Let's be fair. That was ridiculously short. So, where might the next one be? Yeah, Thieves Landing. So, we have one up here in the Four-Horned Gulag. Hello there, Stalker. That was horrible. So somewhere up here there's another lost sector. Or am I completely mistaken? Yeah, no, I think this might be it. So where does this lead? I mean, this is kind of just back the way I originally came. So, I don't know if I'm in a lost sector right now. I can kind of see it. Ah, right, yeah. It's probably back out in the... Yeah, Four-Horned Gulag. No, Four-Horned Gulch. Ugh, don't know why I read Gulag. Alright, so which direction do I need to go? If the map would load. I swear, this game is more glitchy and weird than flipping. Oh, I can't actually open the map. This game is more weird and glitchy than Fallout 76. Because that game will usually function pretty damn well whenever I play it. And wow, this latency is killing me. Might actually literally be killing me in the game because I don't know what's happening to me. So yeah, why is it telling me my super is ready? Yeah, Bungie is not very good at netcode. So give me my map. There we are. Alright, so over here somewhere. I'm really looking forward to finding out what that tower is all about. Right, that looks like a cabin, so that might be where I need to go. I don't even know if this is the right... It doesn't really look like it. There was no sign of a... Well, yeah, that little symbol that indicates a lost sector. Come on. Wow, this place is really terribly optimized. I swear, I never have this much trouble with Fallout 76. I have no idea what the heck is wrong with this game. It is generally pretty fun to play, but it's just every now and then it just gets completely bogged down with I don't know what. Like, this is getting bloody ridiculous. Right, Trapper's Gate. Yep, this is on my list. And it's Cabal, it seems. I don't know. This beast are nice and easy to handle because they present their crit spot when they run at you. So it's pretty much the only thing you can hit as long as you aren't flanking them, which actually makes them harder to kill in some ways. which just should never be the case, but there you go. I mean, the Cabal could at least try and armor up their head a bit to prevent that from being their crit spot. But well, Bungie has been able to make a good weak spot since the Elite, the original Halo game. But again, I've never played Halo because I don't play on console, so yeah. I haven't even gotten my Devourer up. These guys just don't do enough. Well, thought you were getting close. Really bad move. Somewhere over here. Hey look, are you down here? Yes, you are. You guys were looking at... No. Like, you can usually sneak around them so they don't actually react to... It's not like they can just detect you through walls, but I think they can... They're programmed to react to sounds. So... That's something that most games usually don't do. I mean, I know some devs actually develop AI that reacts to smells, which is really fascinating. Although the only game that I know did this was, I believe, the original Half-Life. Like, they had some alien creatures that would react to different smells, so they would actually come and investigate corpses and then eat them, which was a rather interesting little feature. Ugh, might attack him. There's still plenty of... Yeah, might as well. Actually. Did not expect that to deal that much damage to him. Like, that was... Like, I know my sword is powerful, but I did not expect that level of power. Give me the cash code. There we go. Trap Master Explore. There we go. Sector cleared. That's 2 off the list. Before I can return to the spider and he will give me a lead on one of the barons. At least I suspect he will. Honestly, it's been a while since I did any of the story mission of Forsaken, so I've kind of forgotten. Oh, that was horrible. And yeah, there probably isn't any more lost sectors up. Yeah. No. Although maybe I can get down through there. Yes, we know that isn't one of them. Jet Sound of Saturn could be the one in here. There's also that one over there. So I guess that's the next one to go to. The one over at Soris Cut, and I could just fast travel there, but I just don't like doing that. Like, it's just on principle. I don't like just fast traveling. I know I'm weird and old-fashioned like that, but just fast traveling just seems wrong. And why did I get bumped to the side? Right, here we go. I think it's up through here. Because the shipyard, that could be over here. It looked like there was that weird donut shape, which very well could be a fallen-based scavenging station of some description. Okay, this feels a bit rickety. Am I even going in the right direction? Things I always ask myself. Yes, I am. My sense of direction is not that terrible, considering that I've never been to this part of the map before, and that felt dangerous. These lag spikes felt really, that is really uncomfortable. Having boost active and getting lag while on what seems like a pretty insecure construction with lots of gaps and holes and infinite pits around it. Just not quite what I really want to stuck on. And yeah, I was correct based on the map's architecture. This was a area filled with fallen. Now, where do I actually need to go to find this lost sector? It's right behind me. Right down here. Oh, right, here we are. So, Hive. But is this one of the ones on my list? Come on. Please give me the pop-ups on Wolf Ship Turbine. Yep, this is one of my targets. I kinda like that. That's nice design. This whole idea of you can see your prize right over there, but you just can't quite get to it. So, we'll have to take the long route. Ugh. Not... What's up, guys? Oh, forgive me. I should have used the shotgun there. Well, I really should use the shotgun while I'm here, because, you know, Hive, they seem like zombies. Just seems fitting. I mean, there's just something to be said for using a shotgun on the Hive. They have such a nice crunchy sound when they get blasted to bits. Unfortunately, they don't drop enough shotgun ammo. Come on, you greedy bastards. I need more green bricks. Fine, I'll just punch you all. Well, you guys designed the sword logic, so die by the sword logic. No one else? Fair enough. I think this might be the way to go. Definitely the way to go. What's up? I could probably just... Well, I guess we are just moving up, so... Oh, hey there. More of this stuff. And Warlocks definitely have the strongest melee. It might not be the most damaging, but it has the highest impulse of any of the melee attacks. Like, you can actually knock around boxes with it. And it got stupid range. So, yeah. I do like this pulse rifle. It looks pretty damn good. Also, I don't know what it is about it, but I think the handling is just really good on it. There's probably also a whole bunch of aim assist on it, because I seem to get crits all the time with it. Which is what it's designed for, on account of the whole Dragonfly. Causing increased damage on crits, so... Can you guys get closer to the boss? I like to Nova Bomb y'all. Come on, please. Thank you. Go away. Couldn't be bothered to do it. I'm gonna get the grenade back before, well, when another combat happens. Oh, what's this? I could have probably punched that away from you. Okay, if any of you want to try this in the future, and you just throw a grenade through there, please tell me if that works, because that might be a really fun way to cheese this one. Like, I'm definitely trying that next time I have to go through here. Definitely trying with a grenade through that. Like, it might require specific grenades or something like that, but seriously, any explosive weapon through there might actually do the trick. Which could be kind of fun. Let's do here. Alright then. Nope. Go away. Nope, please don't shoot me. Okay, fine. You're in front of me. You can get a couple of bullets. Yeah, I'm out of here. I think. Okay, where am I actually going? I think this will lead me to the hive area, right? This looks nice and hive-ish. I do like those rolls, though. Public event, should I participate? You know, it's right here. I kinda don't see why I shouldn't just have a look. What is this? Oh, this. Hello there. Prince of Rule. I mean, it might be because I'm from Scandinavia, but that just seems like he's the king of well, Prince of Christmas. Leave me alone, guys. You're knocking off my aim a bit. Fine, get a couple bullets as well. Should we? No. Making this one heroic just doesn't seem worth it. None of those are going for it, so let's just go for the kill. Stop messing with me. Oh, and have that. Yeah, Hive don't handle the sword logic very well. I do like that I kind of understand the sword logic. I mean, sure, it might seem really weird all the stuff that I'm saying if you don't actually know what the sword logic is all about, but yeah. I just enjoy using it against the Hive since they created it, so yeah. And I'm fairly certain that is, well, rather ironic that I defeat them using a logic that they themselves created. Alright, so did I get a problem? Shipyard? Yes, this was the final one on my list. This really wasn't that long of a round trip. Huh. Okay. Kinda like that ghost. Okay, let's just... What is this? Ghost Hunter. Yeah, nice. Let's try and sneak out on this one. What's up? Hello. And ow, my face. Okay, this is starting to be a bit painful. Okay, setting up shop. Should probably keep an eye out for those ghosts. I don't know how many there I've missed. I mean, I only noticed that one because it was bloody obvious. Like, it was laying right there on the edge to a giant hole that really just caught my attention. And is this another one of those cases where I can just see out and... Oh, I can expect something. Huh. Bombs will attach to places where... There's a lot of stuff to inspect around here. I mean, this place must be absolutely filled with lore. If only I knew where to read that stuff. Because I actually don't know where all those Grimoire entries end up going. Yep. Reloading always kills the flow of combat. So does aiming down sight and sprinting, for that matter. Because it just gives the developer an excuse to make the world bigger, but fill it with less stuff because you traverse it quicker. Ah, servitor. I don't really like them. They're not very good targets for an overbomb. But that sure is. That wasn't that great. Didn't aim that one quite right. Okay, I'm pretty boned right now. Fortunately, the last third of my health bar is pretty much as big as the first 2/3. At least that's the impression I get, because I'm fairly certain that my health bar and shield is roughly the same amount. What are you guys going on about? Stop that. Stop being silly. Okay, give me... Ah, didn't quite manage to eat my grenade there. I'm fairly certain my health bar and my shield is pretty much the same value, but my shield only makes up 2/3 of my health bar, which means that for the first half of my health, I feel like I take extra damage, but for the last bit, I start at the point where you'd usually be like, oh, I don't have much health left, you should probably be careful. I actually have more health than the game indicates, which is a clever little trick that many games use to make you feel better, like you only just pull through by the skin of your teeth. So, yeah. Ugh. Come on. No. Wait. Am I? Huh. I should have looked down. Maybe I can still make it? Question mark? Come on. There we go. Saved it. Alright, there we go. Untangle is sure. So, next question is what? Return to the spider. Fair enough. Should have guessed. Okay, crouch. Right, to prevent you from just jumping up there. Because you can't crouch while jumping. For some reason. And that's the way deeper in, and there's the way out. Can I? No, not yet. Can't summon my sparrow in here. Which is a shame. I don't know why I keep bunny hopping while I'm just running. I don't think it actually increases my movement speed. Well, there is some evidence that you might be able to do it using some of the boost jump mechanics. Like, pretty much every single class has that, and I believe that might make you faster, but I could be mistaken. Yeah. Did I seriously run out of boost? I mean, that is the one problem with this sparrow. It can actually run out of the boost. So, yeah. Not the greatest. Come on. Get through. There we go. Usually the spider would not allow you to summon a sparrow in here, or no, even use your guns, but the spider ain't the boss of me, so I'm just gonna drag this thing right in here. Sup.
What does my guardian need?
Spider is very interested in maintaining a strong friendship with you. You do him favors, he does you. I think that's right, but it sounds a bit weird. Right. You know? So, what's my next thing? Oh.
Until we meet again.
Yes. Right. So do you have anything?
Glad to see you safe.
Absolutely.
Spider pretends he's doing us a favor, but really, he's in as much a jam as we are.
Yes, but please give me the next quest line.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
Lost. These are all daily bounties. Okay, did I
Here we go.
get a quest from him? No, so there's armor flames. Acting good, looking bad. So. Ah. Prove the spider can trust you by acquiring between 5 of his bounties, then claiming their rewards from your inventory. Actually, don't I have a couple of his bounties? I guess not. Shall I just claim these? I kind of saved them because of a challenge or
I'm
something, but
eager to continue our
not too
friendship.
important. Hunt down prisoner builders. Terminus East. And yeah, Terminus East, maybe. See if we can do that. Queenbreaker. Ah, yes. Kind of random, but
Marvelous.
we can do that. Flooded castles. I think they're around. Not sure. Methane flush and Titan. No way. I prefer going to the EDC.
Marvelous.
Is there anything else in the EDC? Quarrying. That is everything we need. Now, I do know that most of those are inside of other lost sectors. I mean, I guess it's fine. Kind of want to reuse some old content so we don't have to make everything be brand new, but I just kind of... I'm not against this whole scavenger hunt kind of thing, but I feel like this is a bit like just do what you'd normally do kind of stuff. Which is fine, I guess, but I expected a bit more from Forsaken. Heard a lot of good things about it. I guess it gets more interesting later on. This must just be a sort of like quick introduction to how to do things. Huh. Also, that would have been pretty annoying if I didn't have the ghost shells to buy all of those. Yeah, ghost shells. It's a weird resource. Must be a lot of Guardian that's died around the Tangled Shore. And I don't think we have a concrete number on how many of those the Traveler actually sent out. Alright, so now I need to figure out which lost sectors I actually have to go into. And whether or not the Queenbreaker is around. I don't really see the Queenbreaker. Now I believe this is Terminus East. Come on, be Terminus East. So helpful if you left. Can I probably reach you? Nope. Yep, and it's something German. Yes, Terminus East. It's definitely the place I need to go. Bye. Give me Devourer, and time to start shooting. I think that killed both of them. Who's still alive behind me? You guys. Huh. Wonder how he died. Stop being up there and being so sneaky. Alright, no. Just these guys now. Oh yeah, I actually match elements with him. God. That was not the best I could have hoped for. Oh well. There's always the sword. Come on. There we go. And everything's dead. Right, first target down. And nothing good. Alright, so Queenbreaker's still around. Flooded Chasms. Count of Soul, that's nice and easy to find. The Quarry. I think I know what that is, and can I please see the names of different lost sectors? Ah, yes, Count of Souls. Shaft 13. What? Which one is the Quarry? Flooded chasm. Okay. Excavation sites. Ah, there you go, the quarry. Alright, so we need to go to the Cavern of Souls and the Flooded Cavern, which was that one? Okay. So, kind of path, we need to go up to Cavern of Souls first, then we can go to the... Why am I getting this wrong? I don't know. We'll figure it out. And have a quick look for the Queenbreaker. It's here. It's usually always around, that's the weird thing. Like, it is such a frequent occurrence that there's just a Queenbreaker running around here. Today? No Queenbreaker. Not at all. Huh. Ah, well. There might be one when we're done with the rest of this trip. Yeah, there's nothing down in this first area that we need to do. Like, there's no... Queenbreaker can't spawn down, it always spawns around the church. Yeah. Lag spike caused me not to be able to completely spin. Shame. I do like this whole being able to disable the stabilizers on sparrows. It's pretty cool. Allows you to do cool tricks and stuff. Which just add that tiny bit extra to, well, riding a sparrow. Make sure I actually want to land those cool jumps and stuff. If I can. If I don't fail them completely. I'm embarrassing myself. Oh. Here, there's one I should be able to nail. One and two. And completely failed, but I didn't fall off, and the game actually qualified that as landing the jump. Bugger off. Nope, I don't care about you guys. Let's get down here. Yeah, I got a hit marker. Yeah. Don't think I should have done that. What's up? How there's taken Vex here, I don't really understand. I suppose they just warped in wherever. So we kinda should have been able to... Ah, that was horrible. Bloody stalagmites. Or that stalactites. Yeah. I do wonder why we don't see more species being taken. I mean, Oryx the Taken King did go on a pretty big rampage across many different areas, and he probably killed quite a few planets before he arrived at Earth. I don't know when he became the Taken King, or discovered that he had the power to take creatures, but it just seems... To me it just seems logical that he would have taken more than the species that we know. I guess that might have been one of the first things that became taken. It's a bit difficult to decipher, must admit. I am failing once more. Punch, punch, and give me my grenade, and go. Where is the target? That's the target. Need that to take Goblin down, and no bomb. Well, the Taken are the definition of sword logic, so let's go. Time to slice this guy into... Ah, ran out. Come on, face my shotgun then. Oh, use my fist actually. Well, if it works, it works. Yep. Now let's see if we can scar my way out of here. Hello there. Should probably actually take him off the list. So that was the second guy down. So next guy should be in the... Nope, that was the Flooded Chasms is the next one. Hopefully the Queen Breaker will be back after these next two bounties. Bye. You can't hit me because I'm a sparrow. Try and this jump. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Stony Mick Internet Douche. Am I saying that right? Because that seems a bit of a self-deprecating name. Oh hell, what do I know? It should be around here. What if... I'm way off. Wait. Well, I suppose some people just choose weird and, shall we say, colourful names? Yeah, this looks like the place. Well, welcome to the stream, Stony. Alright, Cabal. Have a grenade. And ow. Alright. Nova bombs ready. Hopefully I can find a good juicy target to blow up. Not even worth a shotgun. Oh, fallen here as well. Should have recognized that shanks don't belong to the Cabal. Well, yeah, here it won't get you any more attention than the fact that you're actually typing something, so... No, it shouldn't be locked at 2040, but I have had to reduce it to, I think it was 340. Basically because this game is absolutely terrible and will not function with any amount of, well, it just doesn't function if I stream any higher. Because, yeah, I don't know, this game is more buggy than Fallout 76, which I know quite a bit about because I also stream that game. I mean, it's not like you're missing anything. I've toned down all the graphics because one of the latest updates basically messed up the entire game's performance. Like before then I could easily run the game at max settings, but... Oh no, wait, I need to kill a guy. I think I have to kill these dudes. Yeah, no, the problem isn't on your end, it's... well... I don't know if it's on my end, but... I'm leaning towards saying it's on the game's end that there's a problem, because it's just not playing well with either OBS or... I don't know, it could be my system not playing well with the game, but it's only a problem in this game, so like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird circumstance. Stop teleporting around, you absolute tosser. Okay, get the shotgun then. Get the bloody shotgun. Shield is back up. No, shield's still down. Oh, okay. Just to make sure. Come back here, you. Times like this, I wish I still had my Kelos with me instead of putting it over on my Hunter. I guess I could just have made a new one, but I don't like wasting materials on making duplicate weaponry. Go. And that's another one of the list. Wonder if I can Skyrim my way out of here. Probably not, it was too short. So now it's just actually. I wonder if I can actually do this. While I don't like fast traveling, I also don't like going through enemy bases just to get to a bloody lost sector. It seems a bit excessive. Yeah, this game also has atrocious loading times. Fortunately, you don't actually have to load that often. Most of the game is like, well, most Planet is. No, it's a term that me and my my friend that I usually stream this game with, we basically just call it Skyrimming out whenever a lost sector has like a back door that allows us to drop in by the entrance of the dungeon essentially, because it was something that I don't know if it was in previous Elder Scrolls game, but we both know it mostly from Skyrim, where at the end of the dungeon there's just going to be like this back door that leads out to the front of the dungeon, which really does not make any logical sense, but it's just there for making exiting the dungeon quicker. Yeah, it's just me and my friend Travis, we both play a lot of Bethesda games, and we just picked this game up because, yeah, they're the ones who make Skyrim, well, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout. Well, they bought Fallout. But yeah, we both play a lot of their games, and we just picked this game up because, well, Activision was giving it out for free on the anniversary, so we both just picked it up, enjoyed it enough that we both decided to buy the DLC for it, so now we occasionally play together. Bethesda, who's gone downhill? Like, pretty much both, as far as I know, both words, I swear I can speak! Both Bethesda and Blizzard has gone downhill quite a bit. Bethesda mostly on account of Fallout 76, which I don't really understand. I don't have that many issues with the game, and I am fortunate enough not to be hit by the bugs. And yeah, Bethesda. Blizzard is also going downhill quite a bit, but that's mostly because of Activision greed. But yeah, Fallout 76 was a big blunder in a lot of ways. Like, I'm mostly annoyed by the canvas bag. It was completely. Like, why couldn't they just have made that bloody bag out of canvas from the start? I didn't even bought the Power Armor edition. Which, I mean, I'm still glad for the helmet. It helps immensely trying to make an actual suit of T-51 Power Armor. So, which, by the way, is a Herculean task, and I really should make a video about that when I'm finished with it. Get blown up. That didn't do enough. But yeah, I haven't played 76 in a couple of days now. Like, I only ever played when I'm streaming, so it kind of means that I need to. Sure, have you heard? I've heard a bit about that. Personally, I use a couple of mods as well, but one of them is mostly just because I don't feel like fighting copyright claims on every single stream that I make because of the radios, and the other one is just because I can't deal with having depth of field and all that kind of stuff in my games, and I despise motion blur. I don't understand why it's there. Plus, YouTube's encoding is pretty notorious for messing up motion blur and just making everything look really distorted and stuff. Yeah, I heard about that essay thing. I've also heard that they basically got so much backlash from it that they had to say, like, yeah, we messed up on this, we're not gonna ask people to do this in the future, even though then they just turned around and did it right again with the developer room that people got into, and they're basically banning YouTubers who make videos about it and demanding that they tell them how to get in there, probably to try and fix it, because they don't know how they got in there and don't know how to watch a video. Yeah, like, I feel like Bethesda's gone completely corporate these last few years. And I need to get out of here. Need to eat a grenade, and there we go. Now we can start going on a killing spree. Ah, I love the sword logic. Because it really helps me in those situations. That's another one off the list. Now I just need the Queenbreaker. And there we go. This looks like a Skyrim exit. Yep. Skyriming my way out. Which way was the way out, actually? I forgot. Actually, why do I even bother with this? It's such a long trip that I just... Oh yeah. Like, Blizzard completely messed up with that whole Diablo Immortal thing. I mean, I remember playing the original Diablo game. I mean, I could definitely see that game could be ported to mobile, but like, they should have not announced it as a new thing. They should have announced we're remastering one of these games so that it works on mobile, but they should have also announced like Diablo 4 or something with it. I have not heard about that. Oh, no, wait, maybe I have. If you're talking about the stuff where they want people to sign up to or link their Battle.net account with their Twitch account to be able to talk on esports so they can curate that stuff, I kind of heard about that, but I haven't heard too much about Blizzard preventing people from using their games. Yeah, the whole Twitch Battle.net thing. Yeah, I've heard about that, which is, again, just really scummy. But then again, who watches Blizzard's live streams anyway? Last time I did that was for... I mean, the last live stream I saw of Blizzard was a live stream of BlizzCon or something like that. And I mostly just bought the digital ticket just because I wanted the bloody pet in, well, Warcraft. Yeah. Probably the biggest waste of money ever. Yeah, that was horrible. That was... Why did I throw that guy to bits? Go away. Yeah, like, when game companies start looking through people's history outside of their games, you know there's something wrong. It's basically the starting of a dystopian future. As much as I like cyberpunk and stuff like that, it's just... I would love the technology from those universes, but I don't want this dystopian future. It's just... That's just... I'm not distinctly anti-big business, but corporations definitely need to have some sort of government interference occasionally, just to stop them from growing too big and too influential. Don't like it. And why is that bloody Queenbreaker not around? Is there even a public event coming up? I don't think there is. No, bloody... No, I'm just playing with the new ones. Yeah, geez, like... I've spent years on the internet not doing anything just because I didn't want to have an internet presence, but these past couple of years I've just gone like,
morbid curiosity about how
might as well.
process death, the kind
However,
you don't return from. Then I saw the faces of those mourning Cayde.
Yeah, heck, I don't even use a smartphone for my phone calls. I still have an old ass Sony Ericsson. Like, yeah. Yeah. I also don't have a Facebook account because I don't like the idea of a company essentially selling my information. Like, But that's again the problem. If you aren't paying anything, then you are the product. Well, Facebook doesn't know anything about me. Like, I don't have a Facebook account, I've never had one. Even though I've actually had schools who demanded that I make a Facebook account, I've just flat out refused. Well, they didn't actually demand that I make one, they just demanded I used one. Yeah, same. Like, although I did actually have one school that at one point said you have to use this for this week because it was a role-playing school and we were having a superhero theme. So our power in the week's roleplay was essentially determined by how many likes our Facebook profile had gotten. So I just ended up sharing with another person and we were just a superhero duo, which was interesting. But yeah, I went to an interesting school. It's called Østerskov. It's a Danish school. One of the only role-playing schools in the world. Why am I aim so terrible? Yeah, my superpower is immortality. I am completely certain that I cannot die, and I dare anyone to disprove me. Problem is, if I die, then I can't notice that I've been disproven, so that doesn't work. So you can't prove me wrong in my assumption of my immortality. And time for another round for the Queenbreaker. No, it's, well, I guess if you get annoyed by it, but like, I just have stuff to do, usually. Like, I like drawing and stuff, so as long as I have a pen and some paper, I'll keep myself entertained. Inverted solid. I have no idea what that is. Ah, crud, I think somebody just killed the Queenbreaker. That is sad. Why did I choose the Queenbreaker? Damn it, he was... invisibility makes it hard to see where they are. Well, I mean, eternity is a concept that's hard to grasp with, so I suppose some people could consider it a literal hell, but to me it's just kind of, whatever. Like, I haven't seen any evidence that I can die yet, so until I'm disproven, I will choose to believe that I am completely and totally immortal. I'm not saying I can't get hurt, but I'm not dead yet, so I choose to believe I can't die. Which was mostly based on a quote from the orcs of 40k, because they believe that they can't lose a fight. Problem is, if I die, then I'm no longer aware of my own existence, and thus I can't know that I'm dead. Therefore, at that point, you wouldn't prove me wrong. Well, you might prove that I am wrong, but I wouldn't know that I'm not immortal at that point. Like, this is the whole... Like, I basically made that whole philosophy based on a logical loophole in the idea of perception. Yes, but I will not know, so I will still believe that I'm immortal. I'm gonna believe that I'm immortal up until the point where I die, at which point my consciousness stops existing, so I can't know anything at that point. But yeah, it's just a logical loophole that I came up with at one point because I read some stuff about the Orcs of 40k and they have a philosophy where they can't ever lose a fight. Yeah. The Orcs of 40k has this idea that they can't lose a fight because if they don't die, but they run away, they can always return to the fight so they didn't lose. If they win, obviously enough. And if they die, it didn't count. So their whole, like, yeah, the Orcs of Warhammer 40k is just weird. Might be, it's not really something I've researched much. I don't know what's psychology. Yeah, not a subject I've really studied much. Oh, I think this is one of the times where the forces are mobilizing against each other. Well, let's see if I can change the Nova Bombs together. Sup, everyone? Ah, it wasn't that good. Only got half the turn. Yeah. Orcs are just amazing. Like, at one point I tried to make a full-on Daka build in this game. Like, it was straight up machine gun, auto gun, and I think it was the Cerberus +1 I used as my secondary weapon. Which is a very, very orcish weapon. Maybe I have it in my inventory still. No, unfortunately not. But it's essentially 4 auto rifles strapped together. Which just gets absolutely ridiculous at times. Maybe I still have... I think I still have some walking around. Uh, 5 barrels black powder, that just starts sounding like the Hellfire volley gun of the Empire, I believe? Which is pretty much just like, I think that's a 9-barreled rotary black powder cannon, which is pretty messed up. And one of the more powerful weapons of Warhammer Fantasy, which I don't know much about Warhammer Fantasy, and mostly know about what my friends tell me about it, because I only care about 40k. Completely whiffed that one. No, somewhat alright. The residual effect of the Nova Bomb still worked. Oh, that's another Warlock with that power. Well, I guess if I just run around and keep blowing things up with my Nova Bomb. Well, it's one of the only rapid fire like heavy weapon pieces that they have in Warhammer Fantasy, and it is rather effective actually. Because think about it, it's medieval warfare, but you have rapid fire weaponry. Like, it is pretty bloody amazing and rather OP at times. Just like this helmet that I have, which gives me almost infinite super as long as there's enough targets. Damn it, they just despawned. Seriously, where is the bloody Queen? Yes, stop shooting at me, please. Is that a... No, that's just a piece of protection. If only I could remember where the Queenbreaker spawned, I could probably camp it out. High value target is nearby. It's not one I want, I don't think, but I can check the one that I always know where. That's a Shank, which means it's the captain in here. That's not the high value target I want. but it will do, I guess. There we go. Whiff that one. It's not what I wanted, but maybe it'll make room for the Queenbreaker, which is just an overgrown. Oh, not really overgrown. It's just a random servitor that just kind of flows around in this area. Why did I pick a random spawn instead of just something in it? Another. I bloody missed it again! I'm usually very lucky with my drops in this game, but my ability to kill the Queenbreaker right now is just terrible. Okay. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go get a more practical bounty for this. Because I am bloody well tired of running around waiting for a random spawn to kill. I mean, this is like rare spawns from WoW all over again. Only problem is now other people are actually killing them. Ugh. Inconsiderate twats. Oh well, hopefully... I think there was one on Io that I might be pretty quick to go and grab. Well, there's also Titan, which has high likelihood of having lots of Hive, which... I mean, I do like fighting Hive. They usually come in great numbers, so... good food for the Nova Bomb. Decisions. Yeah, definitely something that indicates in a lost sector, because those are guaranteed. Yeah, losing a Queenbreaker twice, that's just... yeah, no. The weakness of multiplayer games. Although I really should start setting up stuff where I start playing with people who watch my streams. Even though, like, not enough people do that for it to make sense. I mean, heck, it would end up with me having more people playing in the stream than actually watching it. Which, I mean, a large group of people to play with wouldn't be bad. Right, there you go.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
Somewhere on the jungle shore. Methane flush and kind of big. The Grove or Tenant Io. Yep, that's it. Well, that might be the tough actually.
I do enjoy your visits.
Yeah, and I only play the worst Tosh I can find.
Aldrin, you know
Don't be
better than to
shy.
attempt to take the
It
watchtower.
bores me.
Or you did.
I could be really cringy and start using the, what was it, the Nostalgia Critic or something I played so you don't have to. Oh, that would be horrible. Yeah, I should start playing some good games on here. I've heard people suggest I should start playing Borderlands on here. Yeah, well, we play Borderlands 2. Just need to get a good crew together. Yeah, well, Borderlands is a game where I spend a lot of time just mucking about, and I don't know if it will make any type of good streaming material. Like, the pure mayhem might be alright, but the explosions tend to kind of obfuscate what's actually going on the screen, so I don't know. Might be a bit weird. Alright, so the current target is in the Grove of Old 10, or however it's pronounced. It should be right up here. Hopefully I didn't choose one with a random spawn inside of a lost sector. That would be horrendous, but I guess I could just keep reloading the area. Maybe get it? But I'll just assume that it isn't the case, and no. Let's not try and run up there. Damn, that is a seriously annoying mechanic, just teleporting enemies. It makes actual projectile-based weaponry kind of silly, because, well, it would allow the enemy to teleport away before the projectile actually hits them. That's why I don't use grenades against centaurs. Even though there is actually a giant centaur that you play on in this game, because, well, Nessus is a type of planetoid called a centaur. But the... Well, have I misread? I'm pretty sure that Vex also have centaurs. Which means you can have a centaur on a centaur. Which is somewhat amusing to me. Alright, there we go. Nova Bomb is ready. Yeah, it wasn't here, wasn't it? Probably claim some of this actually. Yeah, grow Voltan. Hello there. At some point I should also try and stream the what was it called, the Whispers quest mission thing. It's like a mission to get a exotic sniper rifle that is on this planet. It pops up whenever the well, you can attempt it every single time the Taken Blights public event comes up in this area. Like, then you need to hunt down like a special enemy, and yeah, that looks like the right name. And you can try to run a gauntlet in 20 minutes and kill a bunch of bosses at the end. And if you do, then you get an exotic sniper rifle after a long jumping challenge, so it's not exactly easy. Excuse me while I blow you up with another one of these, and then there we go. Bounty complete. And you guys are in there. Some more random stuff, and all this kind of stuff, like I said. Okay, I really wonder if I can do this. Okay, here. We got a touchdown. Can I actually drop? Nope. That's a rock in place. I do wonder if this would actually be possible. I need to remember this for next time. Because that might be a bit of a shortcut. Well, I didn't actually need to go there. Did I really level up twice today? That's kind of ridiculous. And that should prove 5 of his bounties and claim their... That's only 6... It said 5! It's only 60% complete! What the... Did I forget to... Yeah, I claimed them. Wow, this game is a bit of a mess. Game, why do you do this to me? Why do you insist on being more glitchy than Fallout 76? At least that game only tells me to go and talk with the Deathclaw, which admittedly is pretty stupid, but at least it's somewhat clear directions instead of telling me to go complete 5 bounties and then that only give me 60%. Why? Why would they do that? Alright, spider. Give me something better this time. Actually, I might not have enough ghost shells for this.
I think you'll find our friendship agreeable.
I guess maybe these actually count. Good enemies on the tangle. I hope these
Rejoice,
actually
my
count.
friend.
Thieves Landing, that's right outside, isn't it? Super kills. You can probably do that. How is this there? That should be easy.
Marvelous.
Explode lost. Maybe just give me that one.
Marvelous. Make the shore respect you.
Doubt I need all of those, but man, if I meant these bounties, I'm gonna be annoyed if that's the case. I mean, the wanted bounties should definitely count for more if it's these bounties that they meant. I don't know, at least that should be easy enough. Loot some chests and stuff. Did I hear? Oh, yeah, high value target. Maybe go with that. Nope. Hope this counts as a chest. It'd be nice if it did. Have a shotgun face shield. Oh, shank. Can't do. They don't really have a face, do they? Well, there's less assassinating high value targets and more just running around being a murder hobo. Stop it. That's one of the things I needed. Let's pick up 10 of these or something? I don't know. It is an almost useless resource because the spider is like the only guy who wants it, and he only wants it occasionally. Which is just... yeah. Does not exactly make a good resource. Oh well, at least just killing a whole bunch of things is nice and easy here. So you get enemies pretty much line up to get shot. Never mind, they run away like cowards. Instead of wanting to face the straight up constantly reviving, I don't even know, like engine of destruction? What the hell would you describe a guardian as other than just a murder hobo? Sure, Guardian is supposed to protect the city or something, but the player character always just leaves and goes out to conquer, pretty much. Like the title of Guardian is just so misplaced in the player characters. Like the most Guardian-like thing they do is train other Guardians in the Crucible, which is actually... yeah, no, they don't guard anything. Well, actually, in the lore, they're supposed to have guarded the last safe city or whatever, and the Titan symbol is apparently something about the Warren 6 front, and there's a whole thing about Shaxx pushing forward when there was a breach in the walls, or something like that. There's a whole bunch of lore. Wrecking Crew. I mean, that is actually one of the badges you can get in the Crucible, so... I mean... yeah, Guardians do actually function like a bit of a wrecking crew. But yeah. Like, if you wanted to keep the whole somewhat heroic sounding name, then I think Crusader or something like that would probably be a better name for them. Honestly, the original name of just Lightbearer seems more apt. I mean, heck, they weren't even called the Guardians at first. Like, first we had the Risen. That was like their original name when they first popped up. And then some of them chose to take up the title of Warlord because they just started enslaving everyone around them. And then another group called the Iron Lords popped up and tried protecting people who did not have the light and was not risen by the Traveler's Light. And then after they built the last safe city, and I think they took up the name of Guardian after the battle on Sixth Fronts, which really just solidified Shaxx as like being the most awesome Guardian around. But yeah, like there's quite a bit of lore to this game. Like, if you are willing to dig through mountains and mountains, stupid to find it. And of course I can see here. That's a tracking. Oh, flames. What didn't? Oh right, no, I don't actually have a quest in here. It's just part of the interface in the map. I'll probably tell me when it's done. Alright, he's gone. They do that. Please don't. I think that might be a good spot to place it. Yep, that works. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm in Thieves Landing, so I'm doing progress on that one. Cinder. Okay, maybe this will actually push me over. Looks like it. Yep, turn to the spider. Ah, resource. Nice one. See if we can get back in here. There we go. No need to ditch the sparrow. Oh, driving right up into the spider's face with it. Still don't know if this is quicker than just running. But it makes for a more dramatic arrival. Alright, Spider, what do you got for me?
Now we are friends. And I take friendship seriously. Very seriously. Oh, now don't look at me like that. I would never ask you to do something that wasn't in your own interest, too. Remember that. So, to business. I will supply you with the Baron's location, with which I am quite familiar, as it was, until recently, mine.
Oh, so you messed up and lost your turf. He's not a very successful kingpin, is he? Now that you and the spiders are friends, he's giving you the locations of the skull Baron's hideout. It's time to seek revenge and rob Uldren of his barons by completing mission Skull. Alright, fair enough. Another milestone. Return to Petron. Sure.
I do enjoy your visits.
Yay, more dialogue.
The spider gave us a chance to kill them all. One fell swoop. And if Uldren's there too, even better. The traitor prince will not survive us.
Oh, this is gonna fail horribly.
Watch your back on the shore.
Yeah, no. This is not a good idea. Going after all of them at once? There's no way this can succeed. That will be over way too quickly. Also, like, Cayde couldn't take them all out. I know I'm definitely way stronger than Cayde, but still, he had the armor of pretty much the entire fanbase loving him. I don't think I could do much better. Follow up on the spider's tip. Why do I keep walking past those things? Yeah, this time. So, right, I'm looking for a banner, aren't I? Come on, Ghost, point me in the right direction. Ah. Huh. So, you have the information.
My elegant friend.
Yes, greetings, I was just here. I've never heard of the plot spear, actually.
Tell them the jewels are straight from the crystal barrows.
Although for Guardians, like, as long as we have our ghost, we'll just come back, usually, unless the light is being blocked, which it quite frequently is, actually. Like, pretty much every single strike will block our light at some point. Wait. Why did you lock the door behind me?
Petra is out for blood. But we're here for justice. Aren't we?
No, we're here for loot, dear ghost.
Let's hope Spider's tip about Uldren and the Baron's location is solid.
This territory was once mine.
Huh.
In the relocation,
So where am I
I
going?
was forced to leave some valuables behind. A proposition, friend. Retrieve my caches, and I will make it worth your while.
Well, if it involves more mindless slaughter of rando goons, then sure, I mean, I guess. Wait. These guys are, as far as I know, pretty much straight up soulless zombies, so I feel even less for killing all of these guys than I normally would. Also die. I kind of like the idea of a plot spear. It's not a bad metaphor. Oh, sorry. Is that blow or is it cover?
Ah, marvelous. Accept my thanks in the form of my belligerent associates.
Wait, they're using Queenbreaker's bows, but at least one of them is? The other guy's using... Ah, no, yeah, it still functions like a normal linear fusion rifle. I was about to say, if you had a modded version of it, that could be kind of interesting.
Many thanks, my profitable friend.
Okay! Machinist. That looks like the turret of a tank that he's locking around on his... How big can the Fallen even get? Yep. That's the back end of a tank that he's locking around on his back. Jeez. What about carrying the team? Also, yeah, you gave me a bit of health that I need to keep going. So will you. Probably wasn't the best idea for him to bring this many dudes, because I can just keep recharging on them.
Coming now. No time to lose.
Probably wants to retreat away from all his friends, because they're really helpful, they're easy to kill. And yeah, I know this place. Huh. Just bumped into an invisible wall. Apparently I'm not allowed to stand on those pipes. I suppose so. Well, fine, get a nade then. Where'd that go? Okay, there sounds to be a lot of these guys. That's to my benefit. I think, at least. Come on, give me a... There we go. Devour us back up. And just mowing through everyone with gay abandon. Because really, these guys don't stand much of a chance. Seriously, regenerating all health on a kill is just kinda ridiculous. If only I could aim. Damn, come on, come on. There we go. Huh, more caches.
Cash on its way, Spider.
Yeah, that does not look safe at all. Like, why would you put that many spikes on your back? You just end up looking like a porcupine.
Take out your ghost. I mean the target practice.
Look out.
Every shot I take adds another soldier to the Scorn army.
Well, that's just more things for me to regen my health on, I guess. Also, come on, take the shot if you can. I dare you. I mean, he could kill Kate because he was a stationary target, but he's not that good of a shot. Come on, stop running. Get back here. Never mind. Gotta deal with your friends first.
Spider, we lost one of your guys.
The cost of doing business, my friend. Do not let it trouble you.
Transmatting cash.
I don't really need these guys, but I think I need to pick up the cash before I can keep going, so I'll just keep going on under that assumption. Okay, that kinda hurts. I need a grenade in me now. Nope, that's a spider's associate. They look like enemies. Alright, come on. Oh, Super's ready, so why not? That was a great shot, but no, it was somewhat meaty. And yeah, that thing also got the I need to kill for the next 2 seconds. There we go. Don't materialize right in front of me. Yeah, maybe I should pick up the Scorch Cannon. It's not like I really need it, but it'll definitely make the job a bit easier. Or do I have to shoot the thing in there? No, there's just no Scorch Cannon there. Oh well. Shoulder-mounted flamethrower. I can go. Okay, you prick. Get rodeoed once I reload. Just give me a second. There we go. Just give me a second again. Okay. Oh well. Shotgun shells, but this one should be done in a second. Spit more. Come on. Come on. God, you can't. Dang, matter. I'll have a grenade then. That didn't really do much. Ow. Okay. Healing well. Yeah. Wait, how did that happen? What killed it? I wasn't shooting at that time. It's okay. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah. Sup? Can I knock you into the? Nope. You died too quick to be knocked into the flames. I do not like these guys with their small bucklers. It might be a Pachette. I think that's a time of shield. No, I made some in some game. Maybe you craft like some sort of slightly larger round shield that starts with P or something. Oh, great. They always work.
ID'd another spider cache.
Great, I have a bloody psyker in my chat. Ugh. You know, I don't, what was they called? It was called Netrunners in Cyberpunk, but in
It was booby-trapped.
oh no. Slow-moving explosive targets. Damn. Oh well. Thanks for clumping roughly up. Oh no, exploders! Thought you were come back here, you chieftain, dude. Sorry, let me just reload. Oh yeah, hey there. Ow. Well, time for another grenade. And time for you to get over here and face the wrath of it. Shotgun. Well, that's great. Reload everything. Well, there's Striker's usually a wanted target coming up soon, so I wonder if there's a boss fight coming up soon. Because I do kind of know this place. I haven't done the story mission before, but I've done a strike that is placed here. The Hangman. Oh, well, I shouldn't stand in that. Ow. Could you please not? Well, come here. I have a sword. And I'm gonna shoot you with... Oh, no, never mind. Carry your followers first. Time to shoot you with my sword. Never mind. Oh well.
You fight, you kill. It pleases me. Pleases King Aldrin.
Well, I guess I won.
You think you will defeat my scorn, my siblings, and my father all at once?
No. I know this is gonna fail completely.
You think you will succeed where K6 failed?
Well, eventually yes, but not right now.
Kill of falling. I claim it as scorn. Kill a scorn. I raise 10 more.
Right, so lots of fuel for my Nova Bombs. Got it.
I do not need barons to slaughter you. My scorn will be enough to end you.
Great. Well, let's see about that.
Rise, my scorn. Give this dead thing its final death.
I somewhat doubt that, because no way this game's gonna uninstall itself. Even though that would be a pretty ballsy move for a company to actually make a game with a permadeath mechanic built in. Especially a multiplayer game, that would be very ballsy. Stop knocking me around. You knock my aim off. Oh boy, that's a lot of dudes. But more devour fuel. Now, only they would clump up nicely so I could get some good Nova Bomb chains going. I feel like I'm not doing enough progress, right? Shotgun time then. Oh crap. Yes, come close to me. Oh, please don't. Okay, that thing needs to die, I think. Don't actually know what it does, probably it just makes them... Oh, now I know what it does. Makes them vulnerable. Well, that looks big enough. Okay, half-hearted. What? These guys can get a grenade. And now we can get back to damaging.
Yes, yes, yes. Killing is what you do. Killing is all you do.
Inaccurate, I also loot stuff. I swear this guy doesn't know me very well. Like, he presumes to know me, but I'm a murder hobo, not a murderer. I loot stuff. Well, after I kill it, usually. Alright, so when's the next wave of ads coming? Well, I kinda like more targets for my stuff. Okay, don't have my... Oh, shotgun time. Never mind then. Thank you guys for waiting. Don't move that thing around and don't move that thing around. So now we can just wade through these guys. Maybe we can get up and back to the piece. And now for a kill. I hope. Come on. Huh, even got a prime engram from that.
I do not fear the dead. I control death. And you are used to me alive. Go, pursue your vengeance. I claim your fallen victims for my Scorn army.
The stronghold is secure, but the Barons escaped. This was our best shot at ending this, and now they've scattered. What are we gonna do now?
Hunt them down, murder them all. Nice and easy. I mean, jeez, it's almost like my ghosts don't even know what we usually do. Like, our modus operandi is find a target, hunt it down, kill it.
Well, you really showed them, didn't you? Piece of advice, eh? Know your enemy before you deal with them. Rexisvard, the hangman. The silent sadist used to dock the arms of dregs with its bare hands. Cannix, the mad bomber. Emphasis on mad. Demolitions expert with an irritating way about him. The trickster, Araskis. A liar and a schemer. Friendly advice. Trust nothing she touches. Hyrax, the mind bender, has a rep for manipulation. Has a morbid obsession with the hive. Yavix, aka the Rider. Leader of a bombastic gang of pike-riding heathens. They sow chaos everywhere they ride. The rifleman, Pirha, the only fallen alive who can make the shot that mortalized Cade 6. Elikris, the machinist, scourge of soulless dissent. This one sits atop a trove of tech and heavy armament stolen from me. the fanatic himself, Fikrul, the leader of the Barons and the first of the Scorn. His dark magic has no place on my shore. No place. Last, and most certainly least, Aldrin Sov, traitor to his people, and the man who pulled the trigger. He may be in the wind, but his barons are ripe for the picking. Divide, conquer, isolate Aldrin. He'll wind up at your feet, and all you have to do is pull the trigger.
They said stop being stupid and wanting direct access to my computer. I don't want to give you an admin port. Ever. Trying to do this for the past like 5 years. Yeah, like the spider is the perfect idea. Divide and conquer. It's how we usually do it. Going for them all at once. Not a good idea. Yeah, so he could. That rifleman couldn't even take the shot on my ghost when I was just kind of standing there.
So, even the great hero of the Red War has limits. 8 barons and an awoken prince. And only one of you. I so dislike betting on the underdog. But you are resourceful. And you do have the queenless Queen's Wrath in your corner. Oh, you've talked me into it. Our friendship shall continue. Pursue your
I didn't say nothing.
vengeance. When the shore is a bit less crowded, we will speak again of favors.
Alright, well. Couldn't kill all the Barons' names on my list at once, but Fanatic's gang's time will come soon enough. Alright, time to stalk the Tangled Shore for those who the legendary Vanguard Hunter by completing the Baron's Hunt adventures. Hangman, the Trickster, the Rider, the Mindbender, the Mad Bomber, and the Rifleman. Alright then. I guess those are scattered around the place.
You may go.
Talk to Pedro. I might save that for next. I've almost been streaming for 2 hours, which is usually par for the call. And
Greetings, my clever
where are
friend.
these located? Nowhere. So I have to talk to her first. Well, I'll save whatever revelations
Aldrin won't
she
get
brings
away
for
with
me
this.
till next time.
Bring me Avro.
Till then,
I have a task for him.
hope you all have a good one. I've been Maven. See you next time.